All right, glasses on because it's a sick day. I feel like dog shit today. But I did take a trade from bed. It was a winning trade, and I just passed five new. What am I trying to? Holy shit, my brain isn't working right now. Past five 50K funded accounts. We're fucking killing it for the month. Or excuse me, for the past like 2 months on passing combines. So I'm just going to kind of recap the trade that I took today and also talk a little bit about the game plan for the rest of the month. I recorded like me taking profit on this trade from bed. It's pretty funny. If you want to look at my shorts on my channel, go do that. But let's kind of go top down. I'll show you what I saw and what gave me my bias for the day and why I thought we were going to be bullish. So let me turn off executions really quick. So last week, I'm not going to lie, price action was pretty dog water. Like this kind of just up down accumulation. I just wanted to see displacement in one direction or the other. And we ended up getting that on the 17th, which I think was Friday. We were able to displace above these highs. We retest these highs Sunday night. Let me double. I don't know if that's the exact right days. I'm kind of out of it a little bit. But long story short is we displaced on the daily, creating a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, or some people call this a fair value gap. Fair value gaps are really important to look at, in my opinion, because you want to. Oh, I have no active accounts. That means that my accounts just got passed. This is so brutal. Okay, well, Top Step decided that they're going to activate my accounts in the middle of my video. This is awesome. But I didn't get the fucking email. Top Step. Oh, okay, I got two of them. All right, let me just activate one of these guys really quick so I can just open it up. Activate Express Funded account. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to give Top Step some more money really quick. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Here's my email. I'm not editing this out, by the way. Again, I'm sick, and I'm blessing you with a trade recap. I'm trolling. But, okay, cool. Maybe I take another trade today, guys. Just kidding. I'm probably not taking any more trades because price action kind of started to consolidate. Okay, bang. We're back. All right, I had to activate one of those fundeds really quick. All right, boom. Okay, so let me go over again. We created that daily imbalance, and what does that show me? That shows me that price is there is an imbalance of buyers to sellers on the daily candle. So I should expect the next day to be bullish, right? That's one part of it. Now let's drop down to the 4 hour. Again, I'm looking at what's getting respected and what's getting disrespected. We created this 4 hour fair value gap. Again, I believe this was on Friday. We created this 4 hour imbalance. We never closed below consequent encroachment of that range. And then we created a SIBI sell side imbalance on the way into this fair value gap, and it got disrespected. So everything to me is pointing bullish, right? And it's especially since we're in the context of all-time highs. I knew that I'd want to go long today. And I'm going to be honest, I accidentally slept through market open because I'm a sick boy. I woke up, I think I took a trade within like 30 seconds of me waking up because I was kind of like, oh shit, did I miss my entry? So, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to see my exact execution. Okay, well, also let me show you one more thing. On ES, we also did have the very last thing that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be bullish today is we had an SM. I think this is ES, right? What the hell is this? What the hell? All right, whatever. MES, bang. What the hell? So we also did create an SMT on the 4 hour. Where was this at? With these lows right here. 4 hour SMT. It's not like, again, a very prominent low, but it is a higher time frame low. So we do have this SMT here, and I was like, all right, so I think we're also going to be bullish. and then dropping down. I ended up entering, not like willy-nilly, but let me look at the short really quick so I can see exactly when I entered. View channel short, so we will see the exact time I entered at. So the trade was done at 8:46, and I think I was in this trade for like 2 minutes. So I would have entered. Yeah, I remember this candle. So I think here, let me go like this really quick because I know I entered on the 15-second because I saw that we were moving higher, and we at this point when I was in the trade, we'd already taken out all-time highs, I believe, or we were very, very close to taking out all-time highs. Yeah, we already taken out all-time highs. So it was like, okay, well, what can I really target? What I was targeting was the 23,390s. So I was basically targeting a number. And I've talked about this before. Like when we're at all-time highs, the only targets that you have is going to be, like if you're going long, the only targets are going to be internal liquidity. So like, for example, we're retracing here now. If we were going to take longs, now we have internal liquidity that we can target, right? But at the time that I was taking the trade, there was no internal liquidity to target because we were already pushing past all-time highs. So I dropped down into the 15-second, and this isn't exactly a change. I think I actually entered right here. No, I might have entered right here. No. Where did I entered on? I remember there was a fair value gap I was looking to see get respected. Was it a 30-second fair value gap, perhaps? No, I entered right here because the candle didn't close underneath the fair value gap. I think I had my stops like below these lows or something. Again, bear with me because I'm sick still. But yeah, and I remember I ended up getting out. It was on the 1 minute. I think it was this candle right here because we immediately started consolidating. It was about a 2R from what I remember correctly. I risked 750 on this trade, and I just had to hit my target. But yeah, so basically, this was a trade that I took mainly because I felt like the higher time frame bias was so bullish that I didn't really have to wait for a perfect entry. Like I've already seen comments where people were like, oh, I was just waiting for retracement and we never got it. What we have is a lot of breakaway gaps, right? So like we have this fair value gap that we never revisit. We have this fair value gap that we revisited. This was actually probably a better entry. We have this fair value gap that we didn't revisit. We have this fair value gap we barely revisited. So again, going into the market, like because of my charting sessions over the weekend, I was just very confident that we were going to see very strong displacement on the daily candle going into today because we already did it. We displaced here, retested, and then what do you know, we're pushing higher. So again, just today was just like the bias was very, very bullish, and all I waited to enter on was I wanted to see displacement, which we got. I think on the 30-second too, we created a fair value gap that I was looking at. Oh, this might have been I think this was my entry. This looks a bit more familiar. It was a very small gap, and I just waited for us to touch it. I might have had my wrist something more like that, like at the bottom of this gap. Regardless, it's basic, right? Basically, I'm gonna, like, to be honest, like the entry wasn't super great today, but I was just like, I think price is gonna push higher, right? And yeah, that's basically what it is today. Now, again, we passed our combines and shit. We're doing great. Hoping to get another 10K plus in payouts by the end of the month because I want to get some Cartier prescription glasses. And them bitches run about $1,200. So I need to get a payout if I'm going to cop those. I definitely remember wanting to talk about some stuff in like my most recent videos because I've been getting a lot of people that are requesting certain stuff. Like the channel is popping, by the way. It's crazy the amount of support and love I'm getting on the channel. Like we're literally up like I think 800 subs in the past week. Like I want to show you guys what I see on my end because I'm just very, very appreciative of everything that you guys are doing for me, and I love making this content too. But like look at that displacement, guys. Look at that price action. Look at this price action. Imagine seeing that on the chart. That looks like a meme coin pump and dump, right? Again, I really appreciate all the love. Holy shit, one of my videos has 8K views. I didn't even know that was happening. That's crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. leave in the comments what kind of content you want to see. I think this trade recap wasn't super high quality. Again, I'm not feeling great. I'm very sick. We got the glasses on. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Potentially might go live today, even though I'm sick, for a little back testing session, because now we are creating new all-time highs. Be very careful in these market conditions. Wait for A++++ setups. And you guys have a great rest of your week. Trade safe.